What's up? Yeah, so happy hump day, I guess. This is the middle of the week. We're down here, gonna get things going with Lego set. Yeah, I know you guys are, maybe you're already getting tired of me talking about Legos, but it is part of what we're doing for this shoot. Also tonight, I have a show. Thank you, Paul Roseberry, for having me. It's kind of a last minute. It's like, hey man, you want to do my show? Yeah, sure, absolutely. So that's out in Thousand Oaks, California. So I'll be heading out there tonight. It's kind of like a bar, tavern type scenario. I look at those as a good opportunity to treat them like an open mic with some audience members. The shows I've done there historically, pretty low crowd turnout. So even more reason to treat it like a mic. Just go up there, rant about some things, try some new materials, stuff like that. I think I want to do some jokes about USC and UCLA with all the protests. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm going to keep working on the Lego stuff. Going to upload the new YouTube vlog. Busy day today. My kid just started taking a music class, like a music production, like EDM, like cutting music together. He's crazy. My 10-year-old's crazy. Like he's always trying to do more and more stuff. I'm like, dude, like that's fine. His curiosity is like through the roof. So yeah, go do your stuff. The good thing is that means his day is an extra hour, which means he's getting out at the same time as his sister, which is good because that makes it efficient. It means I'm only doing one trip to the school instead of two. That's nice. But yeah, let's get back to it. We're gonna get on this stuff and keep pumping out some of these scenes. I got at least 2 scenes I want to cut together today. This Lego crap. All right, bye. All right. Yeah, I just finished lunch a little while ago, and then I finished another clip. I shot the girl in her G-Wagon. I shot all her close-ups. It's coming together slowly. Like, it takes a long time. The stop animation is no joke. Yeah. I'm excited, though. It's looking good. I'd love to show you guys more, but you gotta wait till the final product. But I'm excited about it. So, Mr. Dan Green's calling me. Anyways, I gotta go get my kids here shortly, and then it's all adulting, and then a comedy show tonight. So I'm using this this Canon EOS M50 shooting. I got it slaved to my computer over here, and yeah. So right now, so again, like I said, breaking the line because I'm using a nice strong depth of field. So so even though I'm shooting it here, the background is out of focus, so we can't really see what's in the background behind her, because technically she's supposed to be over here. So technically, if I got the camera, I would have to be over by the Starbucks shooting through this way. I can't do that, so I'm cheating it. But again, with the lighting, the background's extremely blurry with the focus, so the background's blurry. Cannot even tell she's even in the picture in the background. So I'm okay with that. And I left this just sitting on top, so I could pull this down and then take her out easily and make little micro adjustments, and then I would just sit this down on top like that. So that worked out really well. And then also, you can't, like, she's not glued down, but I glued the wheels. Look at this. Don't go anywhere. So you can see I used hot glue and hot glued the wheels, all 4, so they don't move, so I don't have to worry about this shifting. Yeah, I mean, if I bumped it hard enough, I guess I could move it, but I don't want it to move. But I'm done shooting her close-ups, so I don't care if that moves right now, because you definitely want to keep it consistent. But yeah, that's it so far for today. Now I gotta go get the babies. Alrighty, we just got here to the Tilted Kilt. Hell yeah, Tilted Kilt. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna write down, I just got here like this. It's 8:03. The show's supposed to start at 8 o'clock. Most comedy shows don't start on time. The lights were all lit up in there, so it looks like they're not starting on time. I don't know. I'm going to get in there shortly, though. I'm going to write down a couple of new joke concepts that I wanted to work on. Some ranting stuff. And I'll probably do like my road rage stuff, because that stuff is still so fresh that I'm still working on it. Just verbalizing it. See if I can dig any other jokes out of it. So I'll be doing that as well. And I don't know if I'm getting 8 minutes, 10 minutes. I think Paul usually gives us about 10 minutes. That's why I like driving over here. It's a little bit of a drive. It's like 45 minutes from my house, but at least he always gives me like a solid 10 minutes. He gives everyone 10 minutes. It's a good room to work out shit. Anyways, let's get in there. What's up, y'all? Yeah, I just got out. The show just got finished. Show just finished. It is 9:59. So we ran just short of 2 hours, which is nice. Crowd was tiny. The crowd was hit or miss tonight. Like, some of the comedians did okay. No one like killed. And it's never like that here, because I mean the crowd is usually like at most 20 people. There was maybe 15 people in that room total. It's a bar, so there's people sitting off to the side at the bar who aren't there for comedy. Don't give a shit. It's a free show. Anyways, first, thanks Paul for having me. I use this when I do I've done a few shows here already, and when I'm here I like to use it as like a mic. This is a good spot to just try out some new shit. I'll show you guys some clips here in a second, but like I came out and just tagged off of the host. So the host earlier on, his opening set, he talked about this homeless chick calling him the N-word, and she was white, and how she kept calling him the N-word. And Roger is very funny. He's a very funny dude, and it was very funny. Like, come on, guys. Like, what are we doing here? There we go. Is that going to turn off again? Probably. Anyways, I just got like a 2-minute timer on it or something. I don't know. But he comes out and talks about this homeless white lady calling him the N-word. He's a black guy, black comic, very funny dude. And then so when I went up on stage, one of the things I like doing is trying to tag off of people. And so I went up there and said this.
Yo, give it up for our host, Roger. He's killing it tonight. Fun fact about me, I follow Roger all over LA, paying homeless people to call him the N-word.
So yeah, so that seemed to go really well. This place has this one guy who always shows up and sits at the same spot at the bar. Who knows? He could own the bar. I don't think so. I think he's a local drunk. But he's always sitting at the corner of the bar. He wasn't there tonight. Okay? So he wasn't there, but he always heckles all the comics. He always says shit. So I was ready for this dude to be there. But then I walked in and I was pleasantly surprised. Oh, the local drunk is not here tonight to talk shit through everyone's set. Great. I go up on stage. I'm doing my set. I tried out some new jokes. I tried this new bit about my 2 dogs being gay brothers. And then this guy just shouts out, "Next!" And I look over at the bar and I see that same dumb mother who's been here for every show. And I'm like, bro, like, this light keeps turning off, whatever. I don't care. Like, where, and I even said, like, where were you when the previous comic Carl was on stage? Because that dude did 10 minutes in silence.
Raj is here. I think you should get reparations. You guys here? You guys for reparations? I am. I think it's long overdue. This is a state that wants to give $2 million to each and every black person. I think it's long overdue. I really do. You know why? Because it's a fair trade-off for them shutting the fuck up forever.
This guy was a drop-in comic. Wasn't even on the lineup. Somehow got in right before me. The guy before me had a nice rhythm, had some good jokes, good laughs. I came in, I wanted to tag one of his when he did this whole joke about rap music, so I wanted to tag it with something. And then this guy sneaked his way in, proceeded to kill the energy in the room. 10 minutes. Look, when a comic does that and I follow them, I heard one person say this once. He got it, Greg Baldwin. He got on stage after following someone and goes, wow, I've never had to start my show in a deficit. And it murdered. It was so funny because the guy before him did like 15 minutes in silence. Just killed the energy in the room, and he went up and said that. And I've wanted to say that, but I feel like if I say that, someone's going to want to fight me in the parking lot. If I get on stage and I'm like, oh man, I didn't think I was going to have to start in a deficit tonight. But that's what I felt like tonight. The guy before me like killed the energy in the room, and I don't know him at all. I've never seen the dude before in my life. But yeah. It was a little annoying to have the dude, shout out, next.
Yeah, wow is right. Gay incest dogs. Where's this world going to? Next. Thank you. Dude, why didn't you say that? Okay, Carl's up here for 10 fucking minutes. I did not hear one fucking minute.
Fuck you, dude. I ain't your puppet. You don't dictate what I say, when I say, how I say. If I get up there and I bomb, that's my choice. That's I'm in a position to persuade that room into laughing, crying, silence, loudness, whatever. That's my job. I don't need you off to the side shouting, next, I don't like it, next. Shut the fuck up, dude. So that was frustrating. That's annoying. Like, that's when I post shit on Instagram about like what it feels like being heckled, and it's always like some dude getting hurt or injured or like a car accident. It's like abrupt because of that shit. It's so abrupt. It like you hear it and it fucks with your head, and it fucked with my rhythm for sure. And it wasn't even a big deal. But that's where I need to work on more. Like, as a comic, I've only been doing this for 5 years, and I have so much more work to do. And I feel like that's why it's important to get up as much as you can every single night so that you can work through that. The brain, it's a muscle, and it has to keep working and keep processing and know what to do in this scenario, what to do in that scenario. Anyways, I tried some new stuff out. I'm glad I got it out. But on to the next one. I got a show next week. Yeah, I think my next show is like next Thursday or Friday. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the surgery goes on Friday. That's like I've confirmed surgery for Friday, but my insurance hasn't confirmed yet. So I've got to figure that shit out tomorrow. But tomorrow's going to be a lot of yard work, I think. I got shit to do before I'm laid up. I don't know how long I'm going to be laid up. They said that I won't like be bedridden, but I can't lift more than 5 pounds. Like it says that on the paper. Will not lift more than 5 pounds, so can't lift my dick. That's so stupid. But of course, I'm a dude, and that's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh. But no, you can do very, I can walk around the house. It's not like I'm going to be laying in bed. But I'm very limited. I can't bend over and tie my shoe. Like, there's like this list of stuff. And I don't know how long that's going to be. Is it going to be for 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, 5 weeks? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I do know, like, if I'm laid up for a few weeks and can't be doing yard work, I need to get some of the yard work done tomorrow. So tomorrow I am dedicating that. Even though my back kills me right now. I'll go out in the yard and just be in pain trying to get the yard work done just because it needs to get done. All right. Good night, everyone.